I'm just going to say that I'm going to start saying that I fuck with the mic at the beginning of every episode to make sure you're awake. Blast your ears with all this fucking noise. Give me a second. I have never moved this mic stand, and I cannot understand how the cord got wrapped around it. I don't move this mic. Alright, bastard. Where did you go? Screwed now, buddy. All right. Oh, that's why I did that. There we go. That's better. That keeps the cord out of my face. Let's see. We will link. I don't think anybody's in here right now, but we will do our links. If nobody is watching, it's because you haven't linked your stream. Don't rely on YouTube. Okay, so there we go. There's a link over in the Badgerverse and promotes over in, there we go. All right, so it looks like Hillian Fox, she linked Chris Rod's Detroit Becoming Human stream, which is really cool. Chris Rod has recently started streaming, or maybe he's been streaming for a while. I missed that stream. I was a tired boy. So, what else? Yeah, I kind of missed that one, but hey, I like jumped in for a second. It looked like a lot of people were there. I think Camelot jumped in, which is really cool of him. I know he jumps in a lot of the streams. I tend to stream while he's exercising, so I really don't expect to see him in these streams. Boop, boop, boop. But I see all my other friends. Let's get this mic backed off me a little bit. And we are going to go over to Valkyria Chronicles. Oh. Wow. Let's see. Nope, what did you just do? There it is. My mouse is double clicking. I'm going to have to replace my mouse and keyboard because they're a set. I think I've worn out the spring in this bad boy. It's recessed lower than the other one. So a lot of the times when I click, it double clicks. Hey, what's up, Shadow Wolf? Oh. So, you know, that's fun. It does things I don't want it to do. Oh, and I am a bit sore from my massage therapy. I'm not sure if the sound reset. It sounds loud on my end. Let me know if I'm being drowned out or if your ears are getting blasted. So this is what you do when you're in pain. I've got some bruising from a massage I got that was really, really intense and very necessarily so. My muscles are out of place. They're pulling down on my shoulders. They're fucking up my breathing. They are doing a lot of damage internally. Ooh, agent swap. Oh, not more Transformers. No. This is Valkyria Chronicles. This is quite an interesting game. I will actually be going back to Transformers at some point because there are 2 more difficulties to Transformers, and here's the deal. You can't buy Transformers. I'm sure it's on the internet. I'm sure you can pirate it somewhere if you're so inclined. such a good game that I want to see how far I can take it, because there is a whole other boss that I forget what his name is, but he awakened at like the end of the game. So I think I just have to play on the harder difficulties to unlock him, and I know he's like the guy you want to fight if you want to get like unique and legendary weapons. So there's a lot more. Oh man, Shadow Wolf, that sucks. That sucks. Thanks for adding me as a friend. Sorry I don't reply a lot. If you want to talk to me, just talk to me in the Discord. And then you can meet a lot of people in the Discord also. Most of the stuff I do through DMs is scheduling, and like tomorrow I'm doing a stream with Tyblat. We're playing Resident Evil 6 at 9 p.m. Okay, so the sound is up. Let me see. Oh. There we go. Options. Yeah, and anybody can link the Discord. If you don't know how to generate a new link, I need to do, right now I've only got the link to the Brigade in my description. I need to go back and put the Badgerverse in my description after this. Somebody message me on Discord and tell me to do that so I remember, because I also need to buy that amazing itchy.io bundle. 1,500 games, $5, just $5. Celeste is worth $5. So we're going to say you get one game. You're paying $5 for one game, and you are getting 1,499 games for free. Let's put it that way. $5 is a low price. If you have it, it's all going towards charity. It's going to it looks like two very good charities. You know, I think it's going to the defense of the protesters who have been detained without reason. I'm going to drink some of this beer. Yeah, this is the beer. I've got a beer and I got a Red Bull. Normally, I wouldn't put ice in my beer, but the doctor said I need more water, so ice cubes go in everything. Agent, which one is that? Is that the that would be the Badgerverse? That would, because I've already got the Brigade link, so the Badgerverse. There's the link there, and you know what? Let me move this down. Let me move this down. Turn that up. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so that's the Brigade. It doesn't matter. A lot of the people in the Brigade are also over in the Badgerverse. Sky Ripa, I asked her to come along with me to help me with the Badgerverse, because she's a really, really cool person. She, you know, she's not usually in Badger streams or Cody streams, because she's with Barricade most of the time, but and they stream roughly the same time. But she's good at Discord, and she's very even-tempered. So, you know, she's somebody I wanted along to help me get things set up. Hey, what's up, Mr. D? Mr. D is another one of our members over in the Brigade. Here we go. And I've known Mr. D for quite a while, so there is absolutely no reason not to give him one of them. All right, and I don't think that messed up my stream. Let's start playing some games. Quit whoring your Discords. Play some games. God, this... Oh, I did turn this up. that might still be pretty loud. Woo.
The year was 1935.
That's fine. I actually want you guys to be able to hear this.
Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European
Did I start a new game? Or did I continue? Hold on. Menu, title screen, yes. There we go. I recently gotten the SRTT on my Xbox One. I plan on completing that game too, getting some more free gamer score. SRTT. I'm not good at acronyms. There's just so many games out there, and then sometimes they have the same acronyms also. SRTT. What could that be? On Xbox.
2 hours after the first shots were fired,
I should be able to figure this out.
Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish
Saints
by
Row the
Empire
Third. Damn it!
the raid on Brule
You said
would
it
mark
at the same
Welkin
time.
Gunther's first taste of battle.
I'm on a
and begin
delay.
his
I
rise
just saw
to
that
a
popped out.
gallant hero.
As soon as it came into my head, it's like SRTT. What's TT? The Third. Got it. But man, that was a fun little puzzle. Yeah, that was fun. I'm going to drink some more beer and get silly because,
Alicia.
I thought I would be
my
ready
healer
for this.
shaman dug
I
in
knew
deep,
war meant this might happen.
and
It
the pain is
hurts.
part of the process.
Seeing
Unfortunately,
my town overrun
when you
like
exercise,
this,
you tear
seeing all
muscle.
those
That's how you
people
build
killed,
muscle.
it's just
Is
not
by
right.
destroying muscle.
How could all this happen? It isn't human.
It's the same thing with any healing process. It takes some, like when you reset a bone or
We
anything,
look
it's
at those
going to take
birds
some
and see
pain.
how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Yeah,
Someday,
kind of a shithole.
we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
All right, back to the comments. I don't want to interrupt the story because it's
Chapter
so
3.
good.
Vassal Urban Warfare.
All right, and if you haven't been keeping up, what happened? Welks is a natural scientist. He was sketching fish when the militia caught up with him because people had been ordered to evacuate because the neighboring country is invading. This game is called Valkyria Chronicles. In the description, it's listed as Valkyria Chronicles 4, which I haven't played yet, but I do own. I wanted to do this one first. But in the description is wrong because the first game just isn't listed. It was, for whatever reason. But yes, it's Valkyria Chronicles. I've got it in the title. But if you look in the game, it's slightly mislabeled as the wrong entry. But Saints Row, so you're a new Shadow Wolf, so you wouldn't know. When I started streaming recently, April 11th is... I started streaming Saints Row 2, and I played Saints Row 2 to completion, and then I played Saints Row 3, and I played Saints Row 3 to completion, and then I played Saints Row 4, and I played that one to completion, and then I played God Out of Hell, and I played that to completion, and then I played Agents of Mayhem, briefly, one stream. It didn't. It's not the same caliber. Yes. And then after the one stream of Agents of Mayhem, Saints Row the Third Remastered came out, and I 100% finished it on stream. The only thing you're missing is me grabbing a couple of pickups, the like cash and crap, because I didn't realize I could find those on the map with the finder. I thought you still had to locate them on the larger map. I didn't realize I could just... I wasn't paying enough attention. One of the people in my audience said, hey, why don't you just press this button here and make your life real easy? And I was just... It was a moment. But yes, I played that one to 100% on hardcore. Ooh. Oh, that was Agent Swap. Yeah, thank you, man. That was Agent Swap. My memory is shit. It's usually bad on details. I still have to go back and rewatch those and clip them.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
I guess I push a button.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
All right, so this is very close to World War II history. The Blitzkrieg, if you're not aware, was the Nazis
and stable
rushed.
Since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle
it literally
Randgries,
means lightning.
and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia,
they rushed the other
Gallia's
countries
princess.
around them, and they were caught completely off guard and defenseless, which is how they initially pushed out
Supporting
as quickly
Gallia's
as they
policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
The ice is ruining the taste.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Yes, you can't wait till Thursday. I am looking
So
forward
these are
to
my
hanging
new
out with
digs.
Ty. Ty is super cool. I don't go into his streams often enough,
my
but
uniform.
when I do, it's always so much fun talking with him. He does a lot of Resident Evil. And he has not played Resident Evil 6. I haven't played Resident Evil 6. We just know it from myth and legend. And also Camelot 331 and Tiny Badger. So this is a weird thing that happens. Camelot 331, he had a donation goal, and he raised like $2,000 to play Resident Evil 6, and he played it, and he swore never again, it doesn't matter. You can't pay him $2,000 more. He would not. No, it's not happening. Okay. So Tiny Badger decides, you know what? Cody hated Resident Evil 6. It'd be fun to stream Resident Evil 6. And she was going to play it all the way through. Because, you know, how bad could it be? What is up, Fictional Tome, my man? All right. And like anybody else that I have known forever, you get the auto. Boom. All right. Anybody I've known from the other streams for as long as you guys, you automatically get your wrenches. That way you can cuss, you can do what you want. I know I'm not going to have a problem with you, so you don't need to get moderated. I could go into the moderation status and change some stuff around so the auto mod doesn't catch everything. But I like it to catch that stuff. You got a wrench, my friend. You got a wrench. All of my longtime friends will get wrenches. You got a hat. I don't have fancy emojis or anything, but boom. I can give you wrenches, make you moderators, make you feel a little bit more special because you've been around. And I know I'm not going to have an issue with you. So anybody who's been around for a good long time, yeah, they're going to get that wrench. And then if I actually wind up getting people from outside, you'll be able to see what happens on the Wrenchy Boy side if you don't already have one. Moderator side is pretty interesting because you'll see messages pop up and you have to decide. It's like whack-a-mole. Like, you have to quickly decide, do I want this to come through or not? Hat. Oh, okay. Okay, hat is an old term for my... Okay, I like it.
I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
What were we talking about a second ago? Oh, Resident Evil 6. Oh, God. Why did I look back and check? Yeah, so Tiny Badger, she played about as far as Cody did, and it ain't happening ever
Flares, again. Binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Yeah.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually.
Woo!
So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look.
Oh, ROM hacks. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
Nah, you look amazing.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
So this guy's a bit of a nerd.
Coleo what? And did you just say beetle?
Don't ever tell a girl she looks like a beetle.
Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug.
Look
a
at those
rhinoceros
beefy-ass
beetle,
fingers.
king of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
How does she pull a trigger?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very
You
welcome
stream
sort of
in
compliment.
Justin TV. What kind of ROM hacks did you run? Was it randomizers?
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
I'm not too familiar with the community. Like I've watched some of the Games Done Quick stuff. Occasionally, I'll watch Pro Jared will run a randomizer game, but I'm not sure what else you could do with ROM hacks really.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Yeah, I've got a friend that I haven't watched Pro Jared really since the drama. I don't have an issue with him. He seemed to have come out of that one pretty okay in terms of he really didn't do anything wrong as far as I can tell, and his wife was kind of like, I don't know if it's his wife or the community or who really started that, and I'm not too interested in getting back into it. Like, I was paying attention back in the day, especially with Commander Holly involved and all that. Yeah, like, cancel culture is a bitch, and if somebody says something about you and it catches fire, like, I feel really bad for what the guy went through. I will never unsee Pro Jared's junk while he's dressed like a Sailor Scout. There's not enough alcohol, but yeah, he is who he is. I don't hold that against him. Whatever his sexual thing is, as long as people are of age and consenting. I don't care if you like to dress up like My Little Pony. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. Just be a decent person. And he seems to have been a decent person. And his old show, like, the videos he produced were really good.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am.
JonTron has said some very controversial stuff in the past.
Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
He's going to have issues
Galleon
just
Militia
because
enlistee Alicia Melchiot.
he can be a
Also
bit
reporting for
belligerent,
duty.
and
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot,
he doesn't always
commander
have
of
the
this
best
regiment.
takes.
Gunther, you're
Scared
promoted to
for
lieutenant.
life.
You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology
The
or
problem
science.
is people
Looks
are
like the
so
two of us are studying more, I
reactionary
guess.
and
It's that
like,
way. It's good to see you.
The
And
internet moves at
That'll be
such
all
a
for now.
speed that
There's a strategy briefing
something
later
will get
today,
out there and
but you
people
still
will get
have
up in
time.
arms,
Time for you to
and
catch up.
they really
You'll be spending a
won't
lot of
take
time
the
on the
time
post
to
doing land
examine
reads.
what's happening.
They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all.
So
Report
that's where
back in
cancel
time for the
culture
briefing.
comes from, is
Until
people
then, you're
just
dismissed.
reacting. They want one of these minor causes to get behind, and you never know what their intentions are. So I finally joined the army, and I've got access to stuff now. So we got squad barracks. Well, PC culture has always been really weird. They always stretch a little bit too far. What'll happen is it'll start off as people with really good intentions, and then it'll get taken over by more and more extremists until it pushes way too far and everything becomes offensive. In society, you will always have an ebb and flow between like the hyper conservative culture and the like the hippie culture, you know, the more free. So, you know, we're always trying to find a happy balance. And it's no different right now with the protests out there. We're trying to find a happy balance, and people are letting the government know how angry they are about things that have been happening. And it's not just for the last few years. It's been going on my entire life. I could sit here and recount incident after incident after incident. I'm not going to, but I do have a long memory, and as far back as I can remember, there have been incidents, and there have been protests, and there have been riots in the past. This is just an ongoing movement that, quite frankly, has been happening since Martin Luther King Jr.'s days. This is nothing new. All right, so let's get back into this game here. What's going on? Welkin Gunter, tank commander. He's got 250 AP or HP. All right, so this is giving me his general statistics, what damage he does. And now I've got Rose, unit detail. Can I see more about her? Oh, okay, that's equipment. All right, and I've got Bridget. She's interesting. And then I've got Largo. So, Bridget's a shock trooper. She's got a machine gun. Largo is a lancer, and he's got one of those rocket lances. Those guys are really cool. So there's not going to be a whole lot that I can do here yet. Choose the members of Squad 7 who will fight in combat. Train units to improve combat.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First, you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
All right.
Train all you want. I've got all day.
Okay, so there's my XP. So Scout goes up a level.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
Nice.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
I like this guy. Shock Trooper, Lancer. I want to level the Lancer up. You know what? Let's see. Sniper. And we'll get Scout up another level. There we go.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
All right, so Alicia is... Here's where, like, you start getting into the dating sim stuff. So everybody has, like, personality. So she is country bred. So standing on bare dirt leads to a boost in concentration and accuracy. So the ground type she's standing on actually matters. Maternal. When any of her close friends are nearby, the desire to protect them drives all of her abilities up. So you need to pay attention to relationships in this game. She's obviously friends with Welkin. So if she's moving with Welkin, or, you know, you figure out who she's friends with, they will increase Alicia's abilities. Rosie. Desert allergy. She's allergic to dust and sand, so she's going to lose hit points when in sand. She's a bit of a diva. Strong-willed. Plowing through oncoming fire by sheer force of will, she takes less damage from Inception fire. Big sister. She can't just abandon her fellow shock troopers. If any are nearby, her abilities are enhanced. So, if Bridget is standing next to another shock trooper, she becomes more powerful. But if she's in the desert, she will lose hit points rapidly. So you want to avoid putting her in desert areas. Let's see, Largo has a lot of stuff here. Child of nature. Paved roads feel strange and cold, leading to discomfort. So he doesn't like pavement. This guy is from the country. Loyal teammate. When surrounded by allies, he feels the drive and energy to work that much harder. So, when surrounded by allies, I'm guessing that's like 2. Hey, Queen Zelda. Yeah, there's a lot of relationship stuff in here, and you can kind of largely ignore it, but if you don't, you get these boosts that will really help you out in the battle. Big-hearted, his insurmountable spirit is enough to call him back from death, reviving him after his HP reaches 0. So this guy can take one for a team and then get right back up. The healing powers of Ragnade are occasionally increased. So if you heal him, he might get increased healing. And these are just our first few people.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
Red Bull.
Oh, and sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie. Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail.
So those are like very specific, that is a very specific boost. If I've got somebody in a really bad position, I can use some of my command points to boost their abilities, and maybe they won't die.
It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
All right, and then we got the research and development.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Huh? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you! That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out. It's Lieutenant Gunther. He's the man.
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt. But just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
The tank is kind of a Tetris game, too.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Alright, so develop weapons. Edelweiss. Bulletproof visor, block size, 1x1, accuracy +5. That sounds worth it.
All set for you, bro.
Alright, and then you take that and you plug it in. And I'm not high enough level to get the next one.
Sorry, bro.
Body enhancements. Reinforced barrel, that's a barrel protector. Reinforced armor. I think I'm going to reinforce the armor, yes.
Whew, it's done.
Alright, and then, outfit tank, let's look at that. Change parts. Alright, so that automatically got equipped. Alright, and then we'll go back in because I want to upgrade my rifles.
Whew.
Accuracy boost is a must. Machine guns are freaking amazing. But they have a wide spread. Anti-tank lance. Firepower boost is a must. Now
Here you go, bro.
That's
done.
Like you're very mobile. You know, it's your anti-tank unit. And then hand grenades. Nothing there. Uniforms. Defense +1.
Whew.
Blast suits. Okay, so I think the blast suits are for the anti-tank units.
Here you go, bro.
And I don't have a sniper, so it doesn't matter. Alright, and we'll go look at our characters again to make sure that they've got the right stuff.
We're working here around the clock to make... Come again...
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Alright, book mode is going back to the actual story. So command room is not going to set me on a mission, I don't think.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Ooh, she's got a very sharp chin.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunition, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
All right, and now here's where you get into the dating sim thing, because you need to put together a squad of people that will actually work well together and look, you have to look through their personalities to figure out who's going to work with who. And you can see there, let's see, Hermes doesn't like anybody. Ted likes Melville, Nancy, and Cherry. Montley likes Nancy, Jan, Harbert, Alicia, Homer. So Nos likes Alicia, so I'm more likely to put him in my squad. And then he's a scout, so he wouldn't work well with Rosie because she likes other shock troopers. So that's the kind of stuff you have to look into. Alright, so she likes Rosie. She's chatty Kathy. And people seem to like Cherry also. So,
I'm Cherry Steinen, like with a J. It's silent, but, I'm not.
Oh god. Can I fire you? a.k.a. Oh, I think Vice might be that Vice. Let me see. Where's Vice? Is Vice in here? Oh, but Vice is from a different game. I can't remember. Skies of Arcadia. Okay, so we need engineers. you like Alicia, but Alicia is a scout. But she fancies women. She's a man-hater. So, you need to be careful who you partner her with. Ramsey is a metalhead. City Kid shut in. I think I used her.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Oh, and Zelda's watching from her phone. That's so nice of her. She's not even home, I don't think. Imperial hater. Darson hater. Ooh. So both of these guys are kind of I like him better. He's got night vision, and we actually don't like the Imperials.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
Oh my god, he's like 3 years old. Alright, who else do I like? This guy hates Darsons, and I'm not down with that. Meadowbred, fancies women. You know, there's a lot of women in my troop, so I'll
I'm Hermes Kissinger. With me here, your squad will get twice the girls.
Oh god, Hermes. Monty. He's got a bad back. Country bred, Kromaru.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth.
Oh, you're with Bunny. Cool.
Hi.
Susie Evans. She's a troop hater. I'm not sure what that means. I kind of like her graphic. I do like her graphic. She's a scout. How many scouts do I have? I've got too many scouts. I need more machine gunners. Millhead shut in. Edie. I like her.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
Oh, he's a scout killer with night vision. I like him.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look forward to serving with you, Welk.
Alright. Open slots 10. Let's see. Elise is a neat freak, a scout hater. City Kid, born leader.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Yeah, so she's a born leader. I want to see what that is. She's a Darson hater. I don't think I'm going to use any Darson haters because I'm not down with that. He's got a metal allergy, but he's a born leader. So what's metal allergy mean? So Jan's got a pollen energy. He's desert bred, but he's a pessimist, but he's also got night vision. I think I used Walter before. Hector's a born leader. I think I'm going to use him.
My name's Hector Calvi, sir. I'm at your service from today on.
All right. And I don't think I have enough of these guys. He's desert bred, lonely, desert allergy, fancies women, man hater, malehead, fatalist. Gonna go with the man hater.
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
All right, so I have to make sure not to pair her up with any guys. I'm not going to grab the other sniper because I don't like the fact that he's a racist. All right. When HP... Oh. Even just being around Darsons makes them nauseous, leading to a decrease in defense. That is stupid. Okay, so I have to pick more. Alright, Jan, you seem cool. What's up, Chad?
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
And that reminds me of, if you haven't seen Cody's thumbnail, oh my god. Oh my god.
Hi, my name's Elise Moore. Nice to meet you.
My name's Elise Moore. Nice to meet you. What's up, Carl? You're lonely?
My name's Carl Lanzett, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
Alright. We're going to get Ted. He can hang out with the other dude that fancies men.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
Nah, Chad, I'm just fucking with you. She read the comment and she stopped immediately. So, I thought that was a funny thing to add. So, oh, clip this, and she saw it, and she goes, no! Yeah, and that's the other thing. Your name is in the video. People know who you are, Chad.
I'm Wendy Cheslock. Kaboom.
I like her. Alright, she's an Imperial hater and a Lancer killer. Fuck yes, Jane.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
Nice. Nina is a camp defender.
The name's Nina Strice, and I look forward to a...
Alright, so, let's see. We've got a bunch of scouts. And we've only got one sniper, but the other guy's a racist, so fuck him. Having women around makes them want to look good, making them shoot with greater accuracy. Having men nearby triggers a constitutional loathing so powerful it lowers accuracy. Yeah, and I've got more clips of her singing. I just have to actually spend the time to learn how to use the
feel
editor.
like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad. As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
Good, try to keep the racists out, please.
And all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap
I forget
out
what a
members
Chad
without
means.
the worry of losing the benefit
I'm
of
pretty
their
sure it's like
experience.
there's a Chad stereotype, kind of like there's a Karen stereotype, but I forget what the Chad means. Unless it's a hanging Chad, which is like a totally different thing.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility. Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
See, we're going to do that a little bit. And then... yeah, like, Chad is, like, just kind of a type. Usually Chads are like kind of attractive, like, I don't want to say well-to-do, but they have a very certain kind of personality type. They usually do well with the women. Every Chad I've known has like just been, you know, a pretty cool guy. But it's just like, you know, Chads are a type. Now I've got salt on my glass. Do I have... I want a snack. I'm almost out of pork rinds. I bought some yesterday. Chili lime. Alright. So, we've done everything we can. Let's go back to book mode. We'll actually... Oh my god, I haven't actually played the game yet. It's almost 9 o'clock. I haven't even actually done a combat. Yes, we just went over that. Okay. 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 Urban Warfare, the flare gun. I've done that before, Chad, and alright, Chad, I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on with me, but over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be going through some very, very painful sessions with a... she's a shaman healer from Venezuela, who is also very practiced in arts of massage, and there's a lot to it. Where is she? She's over here somewhere. So, let's see. Can you see her? I'm on a delay, so I'm just going to hold this here for a second. Until I see it on stream. There we go. Yeah, so, this woman is the one who's taking care of me. And she's awesome. She actually figured out what the root cause of all of my medical issues is. And it's my muscles are actually out of place. My pectoral muscles aren't up where they should be. They're like way low. She might be cute, but she's got a mask on when she was working on me. And she's like a fucking ninja, man. Like a monk. Like she's got the mask on. She looks like a ninja, and she's got hands like vice grips. I've got bruising all over the place on my face too. What's up, Chris Rod? There is another one. God. Give me a second. I've been talking so much tonight, but I love talking to you guys. Eventually, I'll actually play this game. There we go. That's taken care of now. Chris Rod is an old friend of the channels, so we know what happens when old friends stop by. Welks.
There you are.
Oh,
I've been
she's so
looking
cute.
for you.
Isara.
Hey, Is.
Is.
How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
Chris Rod is my clipping buddy also. He started clipping some stuff. I told him to post it. I believe you were streaming the other night also. Yeah. I have an actual healer shaman working on me. She is a real-world shaman, and by God, I don't know if she's done any mystical hoodoo voodoo to me, but she has definitely dug in, and she's moving my muscles around to where they should be. Because what's happening is they are pulling down on my shoulders. And that's why my collarbones always hurt. My shoulders keep getting dislocated. I told her that it always hurts right here. And she touched my chest and she goes, "Your pectorals are out of place." This isn't, this is going to be a process. It's going to take several sessions to move everything where it belongs. They're also pushing my ribs out of place, which is why I'm in constant pain, dislocating my ribs. So she is going to fuck me up hard to make me feel better. I can't describe it any other way. The pain is going to be part of the process. There's no getting around it. Because she has to stick her fingers in deep enough to actually move my muscles around. And sometimes she's physically manipulating my muscles to get blood moving or to make them relax. So it's an interesting process. I'm learning how to bear the pain properly through breathing, through slight meditative focus. On the music, on the rhythmic breathing, and just really to internalize the pain as part of me instead of something to run from. Because typically when you're in pain, you reflexively run from it. But
I think it's
I
nice
need
that we'll
her
all
to
be on
do
the
the
same
things she
squad
is
together.
doing, so I just have to accept it. And it takes a very, very, focused mind to just, you have to accept it. Yeah, I'll be feeling better soon. And when I'm feeling better, these people that are working with me right now, the way it's set up, on Monday I'm going to get acupuncture. So what's acupuncture do? It's going to affect my nervous system. And she said to move my acupuncture appointment right before the massage therapy, because what it's going to do is it's going to reset my nervous system. So she's not going to be fighting my nervous system. And then I'm going to see the masseuse, and she's going to work on the muscles. So we're talking about my nervous system, then my muscles, and then I see the chiropractor who works on my skeleton. So those are the three things that have to be in balance. Nerves, muscles, skeleton. And he had a hell of an easier time adjusting me after the massage therapy. So once I get those all lined up on Monday, I expect I'm going to see some amazing gains. And then when all this blows over, these are the people I'm going to be fundraising with. They're very active in the community, and I owe them everything. Because Dr. Randy's the first person who realized I had a very serious issue. And now somebody who works in his office, she's new there, but she works on him too, when he had spinal injury. So somebody in his office is actually fixing the issues that he first noticed. So I owe them everything. And they all know my cookies are legendary. And that's what I'm doing as a fundraiser is cookies. I'm going to be selling cookies because that is just what I do. And as I start producing cookies, I do have a Patreon. It should be linked in the description. Do not feel any need to join it. But as I start raising money through whatever ways I can, I'll set aside some for shipping and packaging. So when I'm making these cookies for charity, I want to send them out to the people I know so they can send feedback and say, hey, look, this is legit. These cookies are the fucking bomb. And if you don't know, I make the best oatmeal cookies. It's Jefferson's Gold because they're so good I wanted to put my name on them. It's oatmeal, cinnamon, apple, raisin, and cranberry. You have no idea how these flavors and textures all work together. Yeah, I'm really interested in fundraising. American Cancer Society just called me to say, hey, make sure that, we made it easier on you to beg for money. They do internet fundraising, which I'm not about it. I don't beg for money, which is why I make cookies. Yeah, Shadow, I'm going to start talking to these people. I want to get them on camera. I want to show what they've done for me. I want them to explain how everybody in my audience can be healthier and just how necessary maintenance is. Go see a chiropractor every so often. Get a deep tissue massage. You have no idea how terrible you feel right now until you've had a deep tissue massage. And it's not cheap. I won't lie. It's not cheap. My parents are taking care of it. My parents are middle-class workers, engineers, or my mom was an engineer. My stepdad is more of a mechanic, I'd say. He works on, he used to work on printing presses. Now he works on money machines. He's got a good job, so I'm lucky enough that as I'm disabled, they've been able to take care of me.
I think so too.
And these people have really good hearts. Dr. Randy is the most medical focused
what are you
person
up to now?
I've ever seen.
The tank's hangar space is
what
just
he did
through
with
here.
me, he does all the time.
I was just carrying some
he looks at
Ragnite fuel
people
back.
and he diagnoses them. If he's walking in the mall,
It's used to power
he's
the
looking
tank,
around
and
saying
also for the turret-mounted
his hips
cannon
out of
mounts.
joint. This person, he's got a problem here. His shoulder. Like he's pointing out to his wife.
I guess
and
I'm just more used to seeing it
she
in
gets so
street lamps
frustrated
and
with
medical
him.
compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days.
All right, and
That
here's
stuff
one of
is
the major
everywhere.
problems. Ragnite is like their adamantium.
Not enough of it
it's
for
used
some
everything.
people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
Oh, as they are explaining.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
This Corona is
I didn't
doing
mean...
its job.
I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now.
So I haven't been drinking in a long time because my body has been really fucked up and not processing alcohol or food properly. It's been messing up my digestion. But when you've been going really hard, there is actually a lot of benefit to having a beer or two. It really helps reduce pain, at least if you don't get a hangover. I used to drink like Tiny and Cody do, but I'm 40. Kamala, I've heard that name. A former wrestler in WWE who is now disabled due to diabetes complications, amputated legs at the knee, now makes wooden chairs and tables to make ends meet. Yeah, oh man, that's rough. That is rough.
Thank you for this, Ace.
If you haven't seen it, on Netflix, there's a documentary about Glow. It's not the show. There is a show which is fantastic, but they also did a documentary about the actual glorious ladies of wrestling, and the really, really big girl is so sweet. I forget... God, I don't remember what her name is, but she was just a monster of a person, and yeah, she had all kinds of medical complications, and they went to go see her during the documentary. All the girls got together.
I'll do a spot check on the intervice now to make sure it's ready to go at any time.
It's such an amazing documentary. I mean, you think
See you later.
glorious ladies wrestling? Yeah, that's stupid, but it's so interesting. That show, the people producing it, like the actual show, the wrestling show, not the Netflix show. But the Netflix show is also a very dramatized version. Yeah, I'm 6'2". I don't... Here, it's better if you look at me on the side view. I've got a little extra weight, obviously. I could lose a little bit of my gut. And I think that's led to some complications, probably like the displacement of my muscles as I got bigger. But yeah, there's an amazing, actually, God, I swear to God, I'm going to actually do a stage. I'm not just going to talk the whole stream. I'll actually do a stage. But let me look something up for you really quick on YouTube. Who was it? It was Jake the Snake Roberts, Andre the Giant. All right, and that was on Joe Rogan. This should be the clip.
And
yeah, there we go. Let me.
Motherfucker, and he don't even know it.
Yeah, that's him. All right, catch that clip after the show, or whenever you can. It's an amazing interview with Jake the Snake Roberts, where he talks about traveling around with Andre the Giants and the various problems that Andre had. Oh, you've seen that whole podcast? It's so amazing. And Andre was just such an amazing person. But he had to shit in a bathtub because toilets were too small. He drank a 24-pack of beer.
I'll cut to the chase.
Because and
Here's
the cans were tiny in his hand. I don't even have anything that small. Like, here we go. This ball. Like, this is what a beer looks like in his hand. It's fucking amazing.
The Great Vassal
that this
Bridge
guy
was
is
just
like that
taken by the
big, but it
Empire.
also caused
It's a
so
key
many
strategic
problems in his
position.
life. And really,
The Great Vassal Bridge?
it's one of the reasons why I back Cody so much. Like, worker reform is very, very important. Why? Because you need to make enough money so that you can do this maintenance on your own body. If a therapeutic massage is $85, I think I paid $90 with tip. I gave her a $15 tip because, damn, she earned it. So $90 is a lot of money to people. And I'll be getting those treatments once a week. So $90 once a week, we're talking about $270 in the course of a month. I'll probably have 4 sessions with her. So where does that bring us to? That $360? Yeah. So $360 just to get my body back into shape. But, if we're talking about one session, we're talking about $90. People don't have that kind of money, and that's a problem. You should be able to go to a chiropractor. You should be able to go to a masseuse every so often. You should have the income. These fucking CEOs making just fucking $1 million worth of millions and millions in bonuses.
It's a major
that should
drawbridge
be going
crossing
to
the canal in
workers.
Vassal, just
So
outside the capital.
if your workers are healthy and happy, they perform better. If you take care of your people,
That
they
bridge is a
become
part
loyal,
of the Central Transit
and they
artery,
will work
leading
harder.
into Randbreeze.
It's such a simple
Our mission
concept.
is to take it back.
But the mentality is the higher up, you're king of the castle. It's not about the business. It's about being on top, and it's not a healthy attitude.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense.
I'm talking, lady.
Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
So they can wait until I'm done.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own. How
Look at
long
this
were you
fat
planning
fuck.
on hiding out in here, Verrot?
Yeah, it's very
My apologies,
important.
sir. We'll depart
When
soon.
I ran the video game store, here's the deal. So, I wasn't in control of pay. I wasn't, like, the things I was in control of, I made sure to take care of my employees. They were very good about giving us a budget, so we had wings
Whatever.
about once a month
They're just country
on the
mice.
company dime.
It's not like
they wanted me to spend as little as possible, but they gave me a budget, and I made sure
More
to
help,
use every
perhaps, than
fucking
your
cent
army
of it
unit that couldn't hold the
and
bridge
put
in the
more
first
on
place.
top of it out of my own pocket because I made more than these people.
Hey!
I had an employee, Chris. He was a little bit older than me.
Regardless.
He was the oldest employee I had. But, you know, he was divorced. He had kids.
Who was that?
He was working
General
at
Damon,
least 2 jobs,
commander
maybe
of the Central
3.
Forces.
Central
Forces?
Every so often we'd
That's
buy
the
him
Army
lunch.
branch the
Just,
militia
like,
was
we'd all
folded
take turns
into,
buying
right?
him lunch because we knew this dude was
That's
kind
right.
of into shit.
They say the
He
general's
was such
an
a nice
aristocrat.
guy, too.
He looks down on the common militia. That doesn't make any sense. Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the Western Bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
All right, we're actually
The
going
other
to do some
squads are on
combat.
patrol. Stay
If
sharp
I average
and be ready to help take
one
back the
stage
bridge.
stream,
I'm counting on all
I
of
think
you
I'll be
out there.
playing this game for months. Oh, what an unusual stream. Yep. And Dr. Randy has that same mentality. Throughout the whole
Here are details
COVID-19
on
thing,
the current operation.
I've seen him. He is working his ass off to keep his business open and clean. He's considered essential, and he wants to be open. Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't even done anything. The Imperial force is deployed in defensive formation around the cap. So you've got a dating sim, tank combat, World War II. It's so many genres. Yeah, and he was getting a lot of people because we have a very large equestrian society out here in Wellington. So they didn't want to overwhelm the emergency rooms with normal stuff. So people that normally would go to an emergency room, they would come to Dr. Randy, and he would, if they fell off a horse or something, he was able to do a lot more things for them, and they didn't have to risk going into an emergency room where they might actually catch the disease. So he was very essential. Equestrian, horse. There are a lot of people with horses out here. Lot of. It's a very Wellington is very wealthy. For some odd reason, Wellington has a piece of the World Trade Center from the 9/11 attacks. It's just a big piece of seared ass metal sitting right outside of City Hall. It's very interesting. I'm not sure why we have it. It kind of looks like a dead Transformer, to be honest. Like, Megatron's grasping hand. Yeah, equestrian. You don't hear it a lot, but yeah, there's a lot of... Oh my god. Okay, so position units. So I have... let's see, I get a tank buster in there. Do I want Welkin on this side? I don't think so. Let's see. Hermes is a scout. Alright, so he likes Cherry. We're going to use Cherry. Who else is going on this team? We'll use Oscar for a sniper, and I've got one tank buster already. Oh, I need a machine gun. Oh, you're not machine guns. All right, so we've got Rosie who likes Cherry. She's already positioned though. We're going to use Wendy. I think Wendy's like a badass. Alright, and then over here, we've got 3 of 4 units already. So we've got, we got a shock trooper, we've got a scout, we've got a tank. So we want a, we want a Claudia? You fancy women and you hate men. And you're a metalhead and lonely. We're going to use Claudia. Alright, and then over here, yeah, I put a sniper. Cool. Alright. So you can see that the enemy troops are advancing towards these guys here, and then I've got my tank on the other side, and we're going to flank them. To a brony. Oh, are you a brony? What does equestrian mean in brony? Okay, objectives. The enemy occupies Gallia's base camp. All ally soldiers and reserves are killed. Is failure. Welkin dies or 20 turns pass. The enemy base is captured. Alright, let's deploy.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out!
Okay, so I've got 2 scouts there. I can snipe the machine gunner
All
over
right,
there.
it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside.
No horns, no wings? Oh,
I'll
so
lead
it's
the
like
Riverside
just a
team
horse?
towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
So no Pegasus, no unicorn.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo.
See,
now,
I'm learning things.
Let's move out.
I like it. We've got such
Listen
an
closely.
interesting community.
This information could save your life.
Between Cody, Tiny, Barricade, No Pegacorn, Applejack. You know what? Queen Zelda. Tiny loves My Little Pony. She's not in her own Discord yet, but I think I'm going to start streaming My Little Pony over in the Badgerverse when, I'm going to pick a time and I'm going to just start streaming it when my computer's not otherwise occupied and people can just like pop in and out. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, so I've got a shock trooper. I've got a tank. I've got Claudia. I know for a fact that there are assholes in the grass here. So I'm going to take Alicia
okay?
and scout for dickheads.
Enemy sighted!
Alright, so I can probably take this guy down.
Now!
And then he's going to shoot at me. And I'm going to go run and find cover. Oh, nope, I'm just going to sit here like this. That's fine. Because
here we go!
I've got a tank. And we're going to switch to mortar.
Watch out for enemy counteroffensives.
And we're just going to do a little boom boom right here.
Now!
are these
Yeah, I
guys?
figured you'd be into that. Alright, so we're going to end his action, and we're going to rush this dick bag with our machine gun. Suck it.
Just keep up this pace.
And then she's just going to crawl here. Don't... Oh, she's out of,
Oh,
yeah, don't look up her skirt. Alright. And then... Don't forget about the other troops over here. So we know we got this guy here. I think we can see him. So I'm going to maybe advance here. I'm supposed to hold this base. So
I'll do my best.
I'm going to try to snipe. All right, I see this guy. Nope. Where are you? There you go. Zoom. There we go. And pop goes the weasel.
Imperials.
yes!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
And can I see this other guy over here? Yes.
Secure all elevated vantage
Crouch.
points.
And I should be able to pick this guy again and pick that guy off too.
I'll do my best.
Alright. And then pop. Boom. Nice.
Yes!
Alright.
Just keep up this pace.
And then we're going to end his turn. And if I still have points... Who's my scout? Here's my scout.
Leave it to me.
Alright, Cherry. Let's go see what's going on over here.
Spotted an enemy.
How's it going?
Spotted an enemy. Let's take a few shots at him.
Yeah.
And then he's going to shoot at us. And how much AP I've got?
The bridge is
Enemy
just ahead.
found.
Okay. That was what I wanted to do.
Keep that cover fire coming.
Now I know where the units are coming from. I can see them all on my map. And I've got 2 more command points. I'm just going to save them. And that scout is probably going to die on his own, so I probably won't attack him. And this is a commander. If I take him out, that's good news. And he's coming in range, so he should be pretty easy to take down. Are you going to keep walking forward, buddy? And he got himself killed. Taking up a good defensive position in this game is critical. Alright, so orders are a nice way to buff your troops up. Alright, so Welkin costs a lot, but I need to move him forward anyway. So
Here we
we're
go!
going to go ahead and...
The Great Vassal Bridge is up ahead.
What's up, buddy?
Now!
Alright, so I did some massive damage to him, and I'm just going to keep going.
Don't make this hard on yourselves.
But I don't want him to hit my rear.
Capture the Imperial camp as quickly as possible.
Alright, for some reason he stopped shooting at me. I think I'm out of his line of sight. which means that this person should be able to sneak up on his side.
Watch out for hidden enemies.
Go down!
And there goes one commander. Okay, so I'm getting more command points when I take those guys down. Ah. Alright, and I believe that there's another sneaky snake, like, right over there.
Keep an eye out for troops on the rooftops.
So I'm going to stand down.
I'll try my best.
Engineer is moving up with the tank.
Our defense is thin anywhere.
And I believe you can just use the tank for cover.
My
use
turn,
a
okay?
scout to move up because I know there's somebody hiding in that grass over there.
Requesting backup.
Enemy unit spotted.
Pay attention
Oh, God.
to the enemy's firing range.
That was sudden.
Help me.
Alright, so we gotta go and protect her. Alright, so you need to move.
Let's do this thing. Here I come. Medic!
They'll make it. That's a promise.
Alright,
gotta
medic's
help,
gonna take her
please.
off the field. And hopefully Rosie doesn't get it. Alright, I'm just supposed to hold here, so why don't I grab
Entering
the
combat.
Edelweiss?
Remember to look at your surroundings.
What's up, buddy?
Now!
Oh, Ty the Immortal.
How's it going up there,
I didn't know I was fighting Ty the Immortal. He's a named unit. He's special.
Enemy sighted!
Don't give them time to...
Alright. So, Ty the Immortal should probably go down. I don't want to advance any of these troops yet. I'll wait for the tank and then I'll start moving around. So...
I'm on it.
Shoot him, Rosie. Oh, he's not in cover. He's done.
Here I come.
Oh, what the hell? Alright, you gotta remember that they duck. Fuck it.
I'm on it.
Alright, Rosie, you're gonna fuck him up this time. Shoot him in the kneecaps.
Here I come.
Yeah, fuck you, Ty.
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Can you go grab his insignia? And I've got one more CP. Let's take the scout and see what's going on.
Hey, ladies. Nice spot, huh? Enemy found!
Alright, so we know where our enemies are. And...
Take cover behind sandbags when possible.
Okay, I can't see anything over
Nice,
here.
huh? Just us guys.
Go over. Thank you.
Don't leave yourself open.
End the phase. So tank's coming down. Oh, he's coming through the wall.
Gah! Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall! Well, it's my turn now! Stick this in your pipe and smoke it!
Stay sharp. Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
Ooh. Ah, you missed. Damn, they've got another tank over there. All right. So my engineer can restock. So I'm going to restock a mortar, move my tank up, take out these guys right here, and I'll take a shell from the light tank probably, but that'll be okay.
I'll try my best.
You move up.
I like paved roads, except when I trip.
Make sure we control the high ground.
All right, so I think I might have just restocked the tank.
Defend the base camp at all costs.
So there's a tank.
Just leave piloting the Edelweiss to me.
I'm just going to leave her, like, right here. Nobody should screw with her in that position. And here comes the tank.
Here we go! Hostile sighted!
And I do have a mortar.
Be ready for their counteroffensive.
So I am going to fire a mortar around here.
Who are these guys?
I'm going to end that action. I need my tank buster to move up.
Been waiting here.
All right. So
Enemy
you
sighted.
are not super mobile.
Open fire.
Spotted an enemy.
But you can do this.
All right.
Man down. Everybody be
And
careful.
then we want to move you back into cover.
Just watch this. I just ain't feeling it here.
All right.
Please, clear a path.
That's about as cover as you're going to get, unfortunately. This guy could move down the alley. I don't see that happening, and I think I can probably take him out.
On the move
anyway.
now.
All right, sniper. Yeah.
Stupid Imperials!
On the move now.
All right. And you should be finished.
Stupid Imperials!
Yes!
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Can you get under cover? I don't think that there's a whole lot of
Here
cover
we
to be
go.
had
Follow
here.
me.
Alright, so we're just going to end you here. And I think I'll move a machine gunner up just so that they are behind this wall here. Oh, you're a scout. Damn it. I didn't mean to use him. I am out of command points. That's fine. I wanted to put a machine gunner up behind the wall, so if any units advance, I can just fucking kill them.
Minor damage sustained.
And this tank really can't do shit to me. Alright, so... Machine gunner, machine gunner...
Here we go!
So I can use this to break these sandbags real quick. And... there we go.
Now!
He's down.
Enemy unit neutralized.
What do I want to do? I want to move my sniper up and start getting these guys.
On the move now.
And I can just shoot them straight through this wall, which is freaking great.
I see an enemy!
One shot to kill. He is a red unit. We're going to try to get this guy. Yes! And that is one less command point they have and one more that I do have.
Who are these guys?
And then we can position you a little bit over here. But I think
I'll do my
I should
best.
be able to take out...
Come on, hit! Yes!
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Yeah, I should have enough command points to take out that guy, and then, can I get that shock trooper?
I'll do my best.
I am out of ammo, so we're going to just move him back. And that's good. Alright, so I cannot restock him because I don't have an engineer. So I'm just going to move my machine gun up instead. And if anybody tries to come down this hallway...
Don't move around unnecessarily.
They will be very upset. What do I have? I have 2 command points left.
Here we go!
Anti-tank armor. There we go. To kill 3, to kill 15. Boom, boom. We're just going to shoot them right in the bread basket. Alright, and that's the end of my combat. They're done. They're done for. And I got the bonus unit too, which is really cool.
Under minor fire.
Alright, so what can I do with this? I can take everybody out with the tank, I think. I have 1 mortar.
Continue firing. Make good use of cover as you proceed. Hurry it up. They won't wait for us.
So anti-armor. Boom. That's done.
Who are these guys?
Here we go!
And he should be pretty much dead.
Now!
Or not. I've got 4 more command points. What can I do to end this? He probably has no ammo.
Here I come.
Don't let them provoke you.
Where's the other person? Are they up on the roof? Dude, what are you doing up there?
You're gonna get shot.
Got him.
Yay.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
And I could probably move her up and take out the other shock trooper.
I'm on it.
Target's up.
And he can't even see me, so he is so fucked. Got him.
Yay.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
And can I take this base?
Try not to let your guard.
Operation complete. We took their base.
Alright, and I seized this gun from the enemy ace, so now I can equip it to one of my people. Alright, and that was that combat. That is also the show,
How's
so we
everybody
are
doing
going to go...
It is a damn Wednesday, and we're about to play one of
Save?
the greatest games
Oh,
ever.
I hear
Damn,
Cody.
made
Just in time, I hear
HD,
Cody.
son, by the way. HD,
Alright, so...
at 120
title
frames
screen.
per second. That's pretty
I'm
sweet.
going to go turn him off for
That's
a second.
pretty sweet, guys. You know how sweet that is? It's pretty sweet. I don't know if you know, but it's sweet. So, hope you guys
Oh, come on, let me leave this game. There we go. Thank
Games
you.
I'm excited about. How you guys doing? Jeff Brister's here. Chris Rod, my boy. Never more heard.
All right, kids, it's time for Mr. Cody. Where are you? You're here. Boom. Oh, wow. Fictional Tome already dropped 120 Canadian. Wow. Can't even compete with that shit. Thanks for hanging out. Queen Zelda Fictional Tome. Chris Rod. Who else was in here? Shadow Wolf. Mr. D. Chad Amsler. Agent Swap. Boy, it's a fun game. It's a good time. I'm glad we were all chatting, having fun. Let's go see what's up with Cody and anybody else that's streaming tonight. If you didn't link it, well, that's your bad. Hopefully, check out in the Brigade. Check out in the Badgerverse. You know, we're going to link it. We're going to link it. You know we're going to link it. All right. And that is the end of the stream. Oh, wait. Remember, tomorrow it's 9 p.m. It's going to be Resident Evil 6. A little different time, but that is because that's when Ty is ready. So we're going to play Resident Evil 6 with Tyblat tomorrow. It's going to be a terrible time for me. Should be fun for you. Terrible time for me. That is my outro.